So welcome back to the weekly vlog. If you're new here, I'm Sade, your friendly doula, lactation consultant, mom supporter on this crazy journey called motherhood. Today we're talking about breastfeeding preemies and babies with special needs, because breastfeeding is super unique and it's a very different experience for every mom and baby. But when you've got a preemie or a baby with special needs, the journey can look a bit different, and that's okay. You're not alone in this, and today I want to talk about and share like some different challenges that you might face and how you can get the support that you need to overcome them. Let's start with our precious preemie babies. When babies are born premature, they may struggle with latching or sucking because their muscles and their reflexes are still developing. They might also spend a lot of time in NICU, which can delay skin to skin contact and direct breastfeeding. One challenge many moms of preemies face is establishing a strong milk supply while their baby isn't ready to latch yet. This can feel super overwhelming, but pumping and using hand expression can really be a lifesaver when it comes to this. I recommend starting to pump as soon as you can. Even if your baby's not able to latch yet, this really is going to help you stimulate milk production, and it's also going to kind of like help give you something to do while you're kind of playing the waiting game, right? This one can be hard though, because you're going through like all the emotions of just hoping for the best outcome with your baby and wondering when you'll be able to hold them in your arms. But one of the best things you can do for your little one is pumping breast milk for them that they can have, and so that they can get those irreplaceable nutrients once they're ready to feed. Because ain't no milk like breast milk. And I'm not formula shaming or anything like that. Every mom should do what's best for themselves. Every mom should do what's best for their babies and their mental health and all that good jazz. However, it is liquid gold, right? So if you want to breastfeed, it is still very much possible for you to breastfeed, even if you have a preemie baby or a baby that's in the NICU. I just want you to know that it is a possibility. And so when you are breast pumping, you do want to use a hospital grade breast pump. You have to be careful with this though, because a lot of companies are going to claim to be hospital grade and they're really not. So definitely do your research, reach out, because I be doing make sure you subscribe to my videos, honey, because I do a lot of reviews and like honest rundowns on how to use certain breast pumps, which breast pumps work best for different like breast types and things like that. So, and if you are interested in a breast pump, reach out to me, ask me, slide in the DMs, follow me on Instagram because I'm very active on there, and then like let me know what pump you're thinking about and I will give you like an honest rundown on that pump. Again, what I like or what I don't like has nothing to do with you, but that way, but you'll have an idea of like kind of like where to go, or if something comes up where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember the breastfeeding doula saying that. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. But be careful, do your research on your pumps. And but what type of pump you use will make a huge difference when it comes to building your supply. And I highly recommend a double electric pump rather than a hands-free pump, because those are going to be a lot better at pulling that suction out, especially in those early days. And then once you have an established breastfeeding routine and you're comfortable with breastfeeding and you think like, okay, now I kind of got a hang of what I'm doing, then I would suggest moving to a hands-free pump if life starts to get busy and you realize like sitting down for 20 minutes or so with the double pump just not working for you. Totally fine. So remember, when it comes to any amount of breast milk you provide, it is beneficial for your baby's growth and development. Your output is not going to be huge right off the bat. Just remember that. Now, let's get into it with the babies who have special needs, like Down syndrome or cleft palate. These little ones often face unique challenges with feeding. Babies with Down syndrome, for example, may have low muscle tone, making it harder for them to suck effectively. And for babies with cleft palate, creating the suction needed for breastfeeding can be really tricky. For both preemies and babies with special needs, patience is the key. Take the pressure off of yourself to have a perfect breastfeeding experience right away, because that's just not realistic and it's only going to stress you out more, and stress is not good for healthy milk production. It's really important to reach out for help when you need it. Definitely contact a lactation specialist like me. Somebody in your area if you feel more comfortable, or if you have a friend that is like in the industry that you know. Or even contacting and getting in touch with someone who can work with you on a specific technique and has that experience with Down syndrome or cleft palate or a preemie baby. Different latching positions are going to be your friend. Using different tools like maybe a nipple shield or something, it could be really helpful to have somebody show you how to do that. For babies with special needs, adaptive feeding tools might be necessary, and that again is totally okay. Your baby can still benefit from your breast milk through pumping, bottle feeding, or supplemental nursing systems. The journey may look different, but it's still beautiful. Don't be afraid to lean in on your support system, join support groups, find a local or online community of moms who have been in your shoes. It's really important during a time like this to know that you don't have to do this alone. Again, consider working with a lactation consultant who specializes in preemies and special needs babies, or join a mom support group where you can share your experiences. So, if you're breastfeeding a preemie or a baby with special needs, know that I'm cheering you on. You got this. And remember, there's no one size fits all when it comes to breastfeeding. Your journey, again, is going to look different, but it is your journey, and that just makes it so much more special. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to stay in the loop with more tips and encouragement and guidance, and look out for like those breastfeeding review videos. And of course, leave me a comment or a question below if you need some extra support. I got you, and I'm rooting for you, mama. So I will see you next time.